Well, this is what happened last night to me. So I was hanging out with fixing trucker trucks, hanging out fixing trucker bodies and souls, hanging out with whoever drove up or drove into the area to check and see what kind of miracles or what kind of stuff they deserve for me to do with my powers to help them or fix them or whatever. So I was just plugging away, helping and fixing stuff, and then all of a sudden, an avalanche of prayer. Where were you? I wanted to know what the power of God would do. I was going to get a lift ride. I wanted to see what kind of power God when I left the tip. To see, like, if I had given you $1 to worship you, I know it would be bigger than the tip. So I was waiting to see how this would work and see what would happen from the power of God. So I get all these prayers, and I was like, I didn't get a ride, except I got one ride to this golf tournament thing, and I didn't get any other rides all day, so I'm sorry. I mean, I got one other ride before the tournament or something, I think, early in the morning. That was it. And then I sat and I also answered some prayers about how the United States and Dubai look so dead and so creepy and so hated by God and punished by God. And they were praying and praying and praying for hours about how the United States and Dubai look like the punishments of God and worse. But not like leprosy, because leprosy seemed like their bodies were just kind of falling off, falling apart, and they sat in a corner. But according to most of the world that saw the United States and Dubai, they look so dead, so hated, like they look like gods hate them so bad. They look like gods cannot punish them enough. They look like the embodiment of the worst hate and punishments gods can put in something. And I was like, yeah, their crimes were the worst crimes to ever exist. And nobody really wants to put together what that would look like, because it would look horrifying. But yeah, that sounds about right. If they look real horrifying, that's probably right about right. And so yeah, the countries that saw the United States and Dubai said, oh my God, Bonnie, it is the end of the world. I've never seen such scary things. And then to know that we trusted them or ever talked to them, now what are we going to do? So yeah, a lot of countries falling apart. A lot of countries wondering what the hell's going to be next. A lot of things going on. But, what can you do? Just got to keep muddling through. I did spend a portion of last night fighting against the United States and Dubai with a bunch of guys, our normal routine of fighting against everything. And they still always are determined to get to the next crime. They have altered themselves in death to be so creepy and weird and gross. And they just have to find their next crime. Well, here we go to plugging away. That's all we got is to plug away, plug away. All you have in life is to know that God's already won and resurrected, and then plug away fighting till just the reality of God and good people is nice and happy and spoiled. Children of God beyond spoiled. And we go from there.